Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pullin'Teeth and welcome back to PTW. This is the first show since PTW's last major event, Lights Out, where we saw every single championship change hands with the exception of the world's title. The world title did not change. Martial Law, the only man to defend his championship at the pay-per-view. Somewhat impressively, as a matter of fact, beating Tajiri in an MMA contest, second round knockout. But ladies and gentlemen, we are starting things off tonight with the tag team division. King and Armor King making their awaited return to take on the debuting team of Malaki, Black and Buddy Matthews. Both men making their PTW debuts here. And they'll be taking on the team of King and Armor King, who, if you remember correctly, were major parts of the first couple of shows of PTW. And this is a match in the tag team division, and it seems somewhat fitting to start this way because just announced, ladies and gentlemen, PTW's next major event, still yet to be named, is actually going to be a bit of a throwback to the original days of PTW. It's going to be a tournament, a one-night tournament, and it's going to be for the tag team title. 619 from King. It's going to be a tag team title tournament. The Golden Lovers winning the titles at the Lights Out. They decided that they wanted to be fighting champions straight off the bat and said they wanted to host a tag team tournament. And these two teams here are going to be jockeying for position to get in that tournament. It's going to be a one-night deal. The entire show for the next major event is going to be that tournament. So any other titles will not be defended at that major event. Every other championship will probably be defended on the weekly shows leading up to that event. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event, though, however, is a #1 contendership match for the World's Championship to see who's going to go on to face Martial Law next. Wait a minute, knee and super kick combination between Black and Matthews there. Armor King's got a submission locked in, but Black kicks him off of it. He goes straight to a Dragon Sleeper, staring down King in the process. But yeah, easy for me to say, tonight's main event, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Seth Rollins versus Edge versus Braun Strowman. The winner will take on Martial Law for the title in the coming weeks. Might even be next week. You know what, I'm going to call it now. Next week, they are getting their title shot very early. Next week will also be the Junior Heavyweight Championship match as well, as we saw Zach Flynn win the #1 contendership Elite Man elimination match at Lights Out for a chance to take on the champion, who is now currently El Xavier after beating Johnny Gargano. They are one each, Johnny and Xavier. So maybe we need a rubber match down the line. But Buddy standing toe-to-toe with King there. Buddy managed to get the better of that exchange, and he goes for a big frog splash, but King gets out of the way. Tagged into Armored King. Buddy and Black are obviously wanting to, oh god, get thrown straight out of the ring. They're wanting to make an impression here in their debut. King and Armor King already have proven themselves to be a force to be reckoned with. They've not got the best win-loss record, but they've not got the worst either. But they've always put on good matches every single time we've seen them. Buddy repeated forearms to the face, but gets caught with a swinging neck breaker. Armor King just stood watching this, and so is Black. Black being very smart, not trying to run in there. And Armor King doing the same thing. Maybe Armor King just feels that King has got this in hand. Look at that chop to the ground, and again. But Buddy, brainbuster on the floor, and he's got himself a chair. To the spine of King, swings but misses, big drop kick. Armor King and Black just watching this. Interestingly, Buddy's back in the ring now. Meets Armor King, who just takes out the leg straight away. Tag into King, King's legal, so is Buddy. Buddy throws Armor King off the ropes and retreats to tag in Black. Wait, here we go. There's a knee in the middle, the other way around this time. They both go off the ropes. Big Yakuza kick from Black. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. He almost had it with that big kick. Locked to a submission there on Armor King. Now kicking them both away, does Black. Oh, spear attempt from Armor King missed. The rope, spinning back kick. Double foot sub to the spine from Black. Stands up King. Black Mass! Black Mass to the back of the head. 1, 2. 2.9. King survives the Black Mass. Wait. Black off the ropes. PK. King went for a discus lariat. He didn't manage to land it, but he managed to land that European uppercut. Tag into Arm King. Tag into Buddy. Easy for me to say. Hooked up. Big release belly to belly for Armor King. King and Armor King are definitely going to have the strength advantage in this one. But I think when it comes to pure striking, I think that's where Alistair, not Alistair, it's Malaki. I'm falling back. It's Malaki Black and Buddy Matthews are going to have the advantage. Right off the ropes. They go. Big line from Buddy. Tags back into Black. Just jabs Armor King in the face. And here we go. Strike for strike they go. Kicks to the ribs. Punches to the face. Black got the better of the exchange. Kicks him square in the head. Goes for the Black Mass again, but Armor King just sort of took it. And then just belly to bellies him out of the ring. Took a second to recover. Hooked up. What's Armor King thinking here? Oh, vertical suplex. Thinking maybe he might have been thinking brainbuster, but he didn't. Oh god, kicks to the ribs. Up the ropes goes Black in a running stomp. Retreat back over to tagging King. Then he tags back into Buddy. Wait, is that me in the middle again? The knee super kick combination. What are they thinking now? But oh no, King might have been going for a crossface, but Black quickly saved Buddy there. Back and forth, chops and forearms. Buddy, super kick. But King straight back up, super kick of his own. Sort of like a Young Bucks match. Tag for tag. You haven't seen the Bucks for a while. Maybe they're going to try and enter themselves in the tag team tournament. We still don't know how many teams are going to be in that tournament as of yet. Spinning tombstone in the double stop. So it's only just been announced. So we don't know how many teams are going to be in it. We don't know who's going to be in it as of yet. The only team we know are definitely in it are going to be the champions. The Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. They are going to be in that tournament. We don't know who else as of yet. We will find out all together. Over the next coming weeks, teams will be entering. I mean, this could go a long way as to proving this is not a qualifying match. Just to make that out there, both teams could still be in it. But this is a way for these teams to prove themselves, to see they deserve that opportunity. This is a debut for one team, and it's another team who are returning after being absent for some time. A tombstone from King. Black kicked away. Armor King retreats, tags into King. Oh, strike combination from Black, and another strike combination from Black. Very dangerous striker. Oh, Buddy walked right into that drop kick. Double team from the Kings. Jaguars. Spinning tombstone once again. King goes for the pin. One. Kick straight off. Black's right there. Boxing that Dragon Sleeper. Specialty of his. Buddy. Buddy might go for Murphy's Law. I think that was a variation on the Murphy's Law. Swinging neckbreaker. Sits him up off the ropes. Running knee. Buddy's got incredibly dangerous knees. Both men incredibly good strikers. Here we go. There's that combination. That meet in the middle. Armor King. Oh god, heavy rain from Armor King. Shouts out to Kazuchika Okada. Oh, Kota from Black, who goes straight into the Dragon Sleeper. It's far too close to those ropes. Far too close to those ropes. Well, another submission. It's a part of Black's game that not a lot of people talk about, but he's incredibly well versed in submissions too. Big uppercut drops him though. But he's not so averse to getting punched in the face. Armor King diving elbow. Too close to the ropes to go for the pin. Snap suplex from Black. But he drags Armor King out a little bit. Nice, there was a Black Mass. Again, too close to those ropes. What's King thinking here? King, a tequila sunrise, or a pleasant cycling, whatever one you want to call it. Sort of a mix between the two. Might be more pleasant cycling. Spear attempt again from Armor King, doesn't land it. Kicks both Buddy and Black away. The Kings definitely have the size advantage here. They've not really been using that to their advantage as of yet. They've been trying to go, keep up the pace with... I don't know what Armor King just did. Run headfirst into the corner, why not? Big running drop kick from King. King, for a guy who's pretty damn big, I mean look at him. The dude's sizable as hell, he moves agile. And he's going to go for that spinning tombstone once again. Gonna cover, 1, 2, but Black's there to break it. Big release belly to belly, Armor King's been throwing like nobody's business, like King's been throwing those tombstones. Black's going for the strike combination, kicks Armor King in the head. The King's got himself a submission locked in on Buddy. Black's over there to break it. Black saved this match a few times. Black has. Oh, mistake though. He dragged King out of the way of Buddy's frog splash. King just instinctively go for a roll up for a pin there, but didn't realise he was doing it to the wrong man. Jumping knee from Buddy. But King straight back up and just marches Buddy down. But landed in that good drop kick. Black now going back for that sleeper. Oh my god, he got it! Black just used the Dragon Sleeper to tap out King. Buddy Matthews and Malaki Black making King tap out, getting the victory in their debut contest. You've got to think that that's going to put them in real good standing for the tag team tournament. I think that might actually qualify them for it. I know this wasn't a qualifying match, but you've got to think they've stuck the claim now to be the first team officially entered outside the champions. That's going to be impressive. I enjoyed that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have a #1 contendership match for the Women's Championship. Rosemary, the new Women's Champion, needs herself a challenger. So we're going to have Alexa Bliss, accompanied by Paul Heyman. We saw that alliance recently. And Alexa is going to be taking on the debuting Scarlett Mason. Well, we say debuting. We saw her at the Famous Last Words pre-show in the corner of KCM. And KCM is going to be in Scarlett's corner tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, wait right where you are for that one. That one is coming up next. #1 contendership for the women's title coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Competitors about to make their way to the ring. We saw a recent alliance between Paul Heyman and Alexa Bliss. Paul seems to have been scouting talent recently, see if he could put himself together a group. This is the first time we've seen him come back out with the same person twice, so maybe he is sticking with Alexa. There's a possibility he might also be looking at tag teams. We saw the Trios Championships change hands recently at Lights Out at the last show, and the team who won the Trios Championships were Adrian Rodan, the Red Devil, and Bone Baron, PTW Originals. Paul Heyman did put himself in the corner of Adrian Rodan recently. Ladies and gentlemen, making her debut tonight, another PTW Original, Scarlett Manson. I've been calling her Mason, but it's Manson. Scarlett Manson is out here, the broken fairy tale herself. And here we go, referee Stanley calls for the bell, #1 contendership. Drop toe hold there by Alexa. This is the first time obviously we're seeing Scarlett making her debut, thrown into the corner though by Alexa. So nobody really knows what to make of her. We've not seen her in ring, we've only seen her accompanying KCM, and that was only the one time. Just breaking kayfabe for a second. I can't believe I got my own character's name wrong. Just slap me on the wrist, folks. Slap me on the wrist. Either way, back in kayfabe again. Here we go now. She's going for that scoop slam variant that Scarlett. It's not often that Alexa ends up being about the same size as her opponent. Usually she's smaller, but she's about the same size as Scarlett. The broken fairy tale versus 5 feet of fury. Who's going to get the better of this? Who's going to be next in line to take on Rosemary, who won the Women's Championship in a brutal steel cage match at Lights Out? I loved that match. That was fantastic. It was one of my favourites. Knees to the ribs. Insult to injury because Alexa. And Alexa going for the code red. A little too close to those ropes. Stanley took a while getting there, but look, KCM throwing a weapon in. Oh my god, release German. Something that Scarlett's very good at is a suplex game. Wait, Paul threw in a light tube. Paul's definitely all in on this now. Oh god, backdrop driver. Paul is definitely in on Alexa Bliss. He's starting to help her out. He normally just sits there with Paul. He's actually helping her now. Snap suplex there. Almost landed on that bit of broken table. And a chop. But Alexa straight back up. Throw off the ropes. Oh, slides underneath. I think it's scooping a slam from Alexa. Rolls her over and goes back to that surfboard stretch. Referee Stanley right there. On top, and here we go. Forearms for chops. Forearms for chops. Back and forth they go, but Alexa gets the better of it. Alexa got the experience advantage. Again, something rare for her. Usually she doesn't, but she's swinging that bit of broken table, cracking over Scarlett's head. Insult to injury, back for the knees again. Off the rope, sliding drop kick. Scarlett got straight back to it. Wait! Nice there from Alexa, using one of Scarlett's own moves. The Hurricane Rana into the armbar. That's one that Scarlett does use quite on a regular basis. But KCM up on the ropes. Oh my god! Alexa just nearly got thrown into the first row. I don't know why he's distracting the referee. There was no pinfall attempts there. And as we know, in PTW, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and spinning back fist. And now she's got the arm trapped. Alexa manages to escape it. Alexa famously double jointed. So a lot of submissions on the arms are probably not going to do so well. But that running palm strike was brutal. But Alexa though rolls up before she can use the light tube too. Just a 2 count. There we go, forearms to the face from Bliss. Go behind, oh, roll up from Scarlett, but far too close to those ropes. Alexa, double knees from the top. And she's running off the ropes again, but Scarlett got back to her feet. There's a release, head and arm exploding suplex. She's been watching Taz matches. Throws Alexa back to the outside again, but Alexa caught her coming in with a code red. Code red on the floor. What's she thinking? Oh god, that look, a variation on the brain looks like a fisherman style. Got a kendo stick now. Shot to the ribs. Alexa quickly able to fight it. The variation on the suplex. Now she's got a chair. Swinging Alexa over the chest with that chair. Bliss now just throws Scarlett into the barricade. He's talking trash to her. Or to the front row. It was hard to tell. There's a dude in the front row that looks like... There's a guy that looks kind of like Chris Hero. Sat next to him. Kind of looks like a very bad version of Eddie Kingston. Anyone else see that? Is that just me? Scarlett, nice with that suplex, dropping Alexa high again on her head. Oh, spinning back kick as well. Scarlett's been quite impressive in this match. Oh, but Bliss! Bliss with her sister Abigail. Shouts out Bray Wyatt. We haven't seen in PTW yet. We'll say that yet. Again, we'll stick to the spine. This match has been surprisingly hardcore. I mean, all the weapons that have been around everywhere go behind, but Bliss escapes it with a mule kick. Bliss going back up top, twisted Bliss. Far too close to those ropes, so far too close. No ring awareness. But Light Tube doesn't end up using it. Runs in with the palm strike and a chop. And she's got her trapped. Got her trapped. Is she going to get her with this sort of Lion Tamer-esque style cloverleaf? Oh, Bliss with the Bliss DT. Going for the pin, but KCM's right there. KCM's there to distract Stan. Stan Lee seems very versed at getting distracted. We have learnt that about him recently. He's distracted all the time in these matches. We should really stop booking him to be the referee in matches with managers. Note that to self. Note that to management. There's that trap variation of a brainbuster once again, but drop toe hold. Bliss again talking trash. Probably not an idea to talk trash against an opponent you don't know too much about. Oh, forearm attempt. Didn't manage to land it. Bliss has got her down. No, decides not to keep her down. Oh, we got caught for her troubles. Up top double stomp to a standing opponent. That was brutal. She's got her up. What's she thinking? No, Bliss with a German suplex of her own. Again, too close to the ropes. Up Bliss DT. Or the Bliss DDT. Or the Bliss DT. I'm not sure what she calls it. 1, 2. It nearly got the victory, whatever she calls it. Oh, roll up. Victory roll. 1, 2. Again, so close. KCM panicked. The two ladies now brawling right in front of the ref and KCM. Spinning back chop into that submission. KCM's now using the wrong thing. He's distracting. He was distracting at the wrong time. Nice head and arm trap there. Go back with that kendo stick, swing and a miss. She caught her again with that brainbuster. Modified variation. Kendo stick to the head. She didn't miss that time. Not sure what she's thinking. Drags her out. Knee to the ribs. Stands her back up again. Cracks the neck. Off the ropes. Running palm strike. Bliss managed to kick her away before she went to lock in what we got to think was that cloverleaf submission again. But there's the Bliss DT. Centre of the ring. Scarlett straight back up. No selling the hell out of it. Like, is that all you got? German into the corner. Scott's got the light tube. Breathing heavy. Swinging and missing. Bliss avoiding it. Bliss takes her down. What's she doing? Sitting talking trash to her. Alexa spends a few weeks with Paul Heyman and all of a sudden she's talking trash consistently. More running knees. Has her up. Big front drop kick to the spine. More knee drops. Alexa likes those knee drops. Heel kick attempt. No. Code red from Alexa. 1, 2. Oh, again, so close. Again, KCM panicking. Two have formed an alliance recently. Oh, dropkick attempt, didn't land it. Alexa knee drop to the ribs once again, and again. And she's got the octopus hold. Octopus hold, and Alexa makes Scarlett tap out. No shame though in Scarlett making her debut this evening. PTW original debuted and held her own against a staple here in the company of Alexa. Alexa has been on form recently as well since she aligned herself with Paul Heyman. She has been on a different level, and Scarlett managed to hold her own with her. That was impressive, and Alexa gets herself a title shot against Rosemary at an upcoming show. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we'll go back to the tag team division one more time, as one part of the former PTW Trios champions is Spider-Man. It's teaming up with a brand new partner tonight, and they are going to be taking on Homer and Bart, the Simpsons, making their return here to PTW after a few weeks away. Ladies and gentlemen, that match is coming up next. So time for more tag team action. As we said, tag teams are going to be a big focus in PTW coming up, because the next major event is going to be a tag team tournament for the PTW tag team titles. So all the tag teams here in PTW are going to be putting their names forward, trying to make an impression, trying to earn themselves a spot in that tag team tournament. So here's a team that have done well in the tag team environment here in PTW. Homer and Bart, the Simpsons, who remember when they debuted at the Tag Team Turmoil at our first major show, they made a name for themselves. They earned themselves a big reputation here. PTW fans loved them. But here now, stepping away from the Trios division, the Spider-Man has got himself a new tag team partner in Tony Stark, the Iron Man. A bit of a mentor situation there for Tony and Peter. They are well known here in PTW. Well, Spider-Man's well known. This is Iron Man's debut. Fight. Ref Jessica Carr calls for the bell, and here we go. Spidey go. Oh God! Spidey getting clubbed down by Homer straight away. A quick escape. Not really a good idea to try and match power with Homer. Homer much bigger than Spidey. Spidey is strong for his size, but Homer much bigger. Spidey's going to rely on quickness. He's got to rely on his quickness. That's where his strength lies. Ironically. Homer going low though. Homer will cheat. Very much cheat all the time, but it's sort of endearing when he does it in a weird way. Reminiscent of Eddie Guerrero. Iron Man now thrown into the corner, poking the eyes, and he goes one back. Homer though pushes Iron Man over, straight back to his feet. Going for the headbutt, but didn't manage to get it. Oh, nice chokehold from Homer. Now Tony is not the most technical, but he's a brawler. He will fight. As we're seeing here, what's he going for? Nice, he's going for a submission. I was just saying he's not the most technical. He tries to prove me wrong straight away. Ultimate scoop and a slam from Homer. Goes off the ropes. Homer's still not tagged in Bart yet. It's interesting. Normally the tags are pretty frequent. Oh, but going low, just Tony. Oh, he went for a spear. Didn't manage to land it. Tony very good at the spears. Tagged into Spidey. Spidey went for a dropkick attempt on Bart. Didn't land it. Here we go. We're going to get the two quick guys in here now. Arm trapped. Both these two incredibly fast competitors. Kicks to the ribs and overhead punches back and forth. Bart earned himself a bit of a following here in BTW in his debut back a few months ago now. Oh, cutter attempt from Spidey, didn't manage to land it. Bart showed incredible resilience. It showed the fact that he's a bit of a master of the enziguri. And just as I say that, he goes for one. Off the ropes they go! Backflip kick from Spidey, who retreats and tags in Iron Man. Chops to the chest. Forearm to the face. Bart going back to tagging Homer. Smart while Iron Man's in the ring. Nice total elimination combination. And Homer just repeated stomps to the ribs. The two least technical people here in this match. More the brawlers. But hell, when it works, it works. Because Spidey, oh god, nice combination there. Spidey just caught Iron Man and threw him back into a cutter. That was nice. We're going for now. Oh, Magic Killer. We're seeing a lot of double team maneuvers in this one. See above the rope, sliding clothesline from Bart. And Bart goes low and just kicks Spidey in the head. No respect. There's another sliding clothesline. Spidey big drop kick, nearly sends Bart out of the ring. But held on, now arm drag. Spidey goes back into tagging Tony. So kick down. Tony trying to use his power. Bart gets away from it, just kicks him in the balls. Kicks him in his tiny little Starks. One. Just a 1 count though. I suppose Tony's suit is going to offer quite a bit of protection for that jumping headbutt. And he's got the arm trapped and choked Bart out. Didn't manage to get it locked in long enough. Bart takes out the legs, goes for a pin. Just a 1 count. Comes up again, takes out the legs again. Bart trying to keep Tony off balance. Oh, Homer comes straight in to save Bart for whatever that was going to be. Oh, belly splash and just sits on him. 1, 2. Homer's used that to put away people before now. Tony up top, diving elbow attempt, but Homer gets out of the way. Homer blows a flaming Mo. And Tony's like, nope, I'm out. Tags into Spidey. Peter off the ropes, gets caught in another belly splash. Homer another flaming Mo. Don't know where he's keeping him. Brass knocks to the face this time. Homer bending all of the rules. I mean, if there were any. There's very few rules here. Anything goes really between the ropes. And Spidey going up top. Nice corkscrew moonsault from Spidey. As for a spinning back kick, Homer escapes. Tags back into Bart. Kicked away. Spidey standing toe for both. Goes that spinning kick again. Doesn't land it. Up Bart with the knees, the Muay Thai knees. Feet to the head. Tony just came in, headbutted Bart and left. The ropes they both go. How quick are these two? They keep swinging and just about missing each other because they're avoiding each other so well. Spidey off the rope, backflip kick. Tag now into Tony. Nice with that Sister Abigail style maneuver. Tony just falling with the Kokushi headbutt. And another one. Shouts out Joker. Joker just done that quite a few times. Joker we did see at the pay-per-view, but he didn't show up. Of course, we were expecting there to be Batman here tonight. We're expecting him to make an appearance. Don't know what he's going to do, but we're expecting him here tonight. God, shot to the back of the head. Was that nice with that run up there. Ladies and gentlemen, as well, announced for next week we are going to have the resolution between Crazy Steve and Andrew Everett. They are taking on each other next week, folks. That feud comes to an end. We got caught into that cutter again. Sliding knee from Spidey. Everyone's got chairs now. Everyone's got chairs. Everyone except Spidey had chairs. Spidey's not allowed to sit down. He has to stay stood. Chair shot over the spine from Homer. Homer working that steel chair over Iron Man. Steel meets iron. Apparently Steel wins. Kick down, jab to the face. Back and forth with the jab. Spidey Northern Lights into an armbar, but too close to those ropes. Bart was thinking about getting involved. Thought about it twice. Tag back into Bart now. Drop kick right to the face from Spidey. Homer throws the chair. Homer, there's no DQ. That's not going to do anything other than just distract Spidey for a minute. Bart's there, ready to take advantage. And he does, jabs him in the face, but now a strike combination. Back and forth they go. Bart, big insecurity. Now that's a staple of his, running stomp. Nice, that jumping net breaker. What's he thinking? Oh, he's getting thrown off the ropes, so I was thinking, pop him into the cutter from Spidey. And he goes for a variation Lama Heat-Stroll, pointing at the crowd. 3. Spidey and Iron Man, Spider-Man and Iron Man, the Marvel vets, they get themselves a victory here. That was somewhat disrespectful, but the pop-up cutter into that roll-up variation gets Spidey the win. Ladies and gentlemen, That was another great tag team contest. You know that the tag team division is going to be heating up over the next few weeks. You know it is, as we get closer and closer to that big tag team tournament. But folks, coming up next, the Batman is going to be here. He is calling out another member of the Brothers in Pain. He said any of them. He will take on any of the Brothers in Pain. He wants to take on the Brothers in Pain. He's going to see who's going to step up to him this time. Ladies and gentlemen, that match is coming up next. Here we go, folks. The Batman coming out here. He has lost so far against both Darby Allin and Finn Balor. So Bats is still at the bottom of the pile when it comes to trying to take out the Brothers in Pain. But he is here once again flying solo. We have heard rumours of Batman trying to get himself an ally, but his ally has yet to make themselves known. And they're not here tonight either. Bats is still flying solo for the moment. But can he get himself off the ground? Can he get himself going realistically? We're about to find out, folks, because Darby Allin is stepping back up to Bats again. As we know, Darby managed to beat Bats a few weeks ago, but he didn't walk away unscathed. He injured his arm in the process. He's only just recovered. We saw him at Lights Out in the Junior Heavyweight #1 contendership, but it didn't do so well for him. He's been out for a few weeks, and he didn't win that match either, so maybe he's still not 100%. But we're about to find out as he's going one-on-one with the Bats again. The rematch, folks. This match was incredible. And Darby going for the arm. Darby trying to return the favour and injure Bats' arm now. Not working. Bats are taking him out. Darby roll through. These two had an incredible contest a few weeks ago. Darby jumping headbutt. We're dragging the Bat back out. Sits him up. Off the ropes he goes. Sliding forearm. Bats going for a big roundhouse. Not landing it though. Jumping headbutt once again. Darby going for the last supper pin. Not even a 1 count and Bats escaped it. Now fall-away slam from the Bat. A spinning back fist just dropped Darby down like a bad habit, and a cover 1. Just a 1 count. And those knees to the ribs. Strangely, Bats has not gone for the arm as of yet. I thought that would be his target straight away. Maybe he's holding off because he thinks Darby's expecting it. Back to the last upper pin. After the last match where like every move Bat did was on the arm. Oh, Darby though is working on the arm of Bats. Darby trying to turn it around in the favour there. As we saw at the end of the last contest these two had, Darby got the victory, but his arm was practically hanging at his side. He could barely move it. Bats with a big chop there. We found out that Darby dislocated his shoulder in that last match, so he was out for a good few weeks while he recovered from that. Made his return at PTW Lights Out. Nice with the knee bar. Should I say made his in-ring return. Those big chops now, overhand chops with normal chops for these two. Darby got the better of the exchange. Drags Bats back out. Darby again goes for that last supper pin again. He keeps going for that. He's trying to just end this quickly. Shoot takedown for Bats. So now he's going for the arm. Now Bats is going for the injured arm. Gonna think it might be a bit soon. Shoot takedown back in the armbar again. So it might be a bit soon for Darby returning. Maybe his arm's still not 100%. He did seem 100% at the pay-per-view. And Bats now is going back for the arm. He led Darby to a false insecurity to start with, and now he's zoned in on it. Follow-away slam. Bats likes working those arm bars. He's used them a lot in this match. He's used them a lot recently. A cover. 1, 2. Thought he'd knock Darby out with that chop. Darby drags him out, drops him down. Roll up from Darby. 1. Just a 1 count. Bats into a knee bar now. Working multiple limbs. He's working the arms, but he's also going for the knees. Going for the legs. Bats can vary up whenever he needs to. Now he is working on the leg. Bats is great at varying things up, but now he's going back to the arm again. So Bats is going high and low, keeping Darby off balance, keeping him guessing. Very smart by the Bats. Darby runs in with the code red. Far too close to those ropes. Bats now tombstone. So he does go submission game fairly often, but he can hit some high impact moves as well. Darby roll up. 1. Just a 1 count. Spinning back fist again from Bats, who goes up top. Wait for Darby to get back to his feet. Diving clothesline off the top rope. And now into the R-bar again. Trying to rip it out of its socket one more time. Off the ropes. Into another R-bar from Bats. He is working those to perfection tonight. He wants to injure Darby's arm again. He wants to take Darby out for good. Darby up top. Coffin drop. Look at the distance he went for. And he would have hit as well, but Bats got out of the way. But Darby back into the code red. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Still up. Now Darby though. Darby going back to the arm. It's the story between these two. Who can injure the other one's arm first? Bats with a Fisherman Brainbuster. Doesn't follow up. Takes a second to catch his breath. Darby now biting at the Bats' face. And he's busted him open. Bats is bleeding. But he escapes Darby there. And goes back into the R-bar once again. He's trying to get Darby tapped. Darby not even trying to escape there. He wasn't even trying to get to those ropes. Darby snapping at the arm. And goes for an armbar himself. You see what these two are thinking. These two want to rip each other's arms off and beat them with it. Darby up top again. Coffin drop and he lands it on the spine. Rolled over. Stacks him up high. 1, 2. Bats escapes. Bats now with the crossface. You see the blood coming through the mask. Darby with a Canadian Destroyer. Darby's arms are starting to hang at his side again. Oh, he went for the Coffin drop and he didn't land it. I think Darby's arms are hurting. Back to the armbar again. Will Darby tap? Doesn't. You see his arms are hanging again. Darby's arms are hanging at his sides again. I think his arms might be injured. I think Bats has done it again. Last Supper. 1, 2. Does he have the strength to hold it? No. He doesn't have the strength to hold it. Oh, he caught Bats coming in there. Darby off the ropes. Big boy senton. Spinning back fist. Has he just knocked Darby out? 2. No, kick out. Darby again goes for that front drop kick. Doesn't land it, but he locks in another armbar to Bats. He's bleeding badly. Oh, caught him in another one. Darby in the ropes though. Top of the ropes. Go, shoot takedown. Darby rolls through. 1, 2, 2.9. I think that might have been how he got him last time. Bats double stomp. Darby drops him. Darby's going up top again. Is he thinking Coffin drop? Yes, he is, and he lands it. Stacks him up high again. 1, 2, 3. And once again, Darby manages to beat the Bat. But once again, he does not come off unscathed. Look at the man. He is hurting. Arms are hanging at his sides again. This shouts out to the last match they had. As soon as you stick these two in a ring, and it's just a classic. It just can't be avoided. It is just fantastic every time you get them in the ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more match this evening. Our number 1 contendership for the PTW World's title. Edge takes on Braun Strowman, takes on Seth Rollins. That match, folks, is coming up next. Right where you are for that one. Your main event of the evening. Here we go, folks. Main event, freeway contest. Unlike the other freeway matches we have seen building up to this one happens to be elimination. It's not first pinfall or submission. 2 men have to be beaten for this match to end. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Edge and Seth Rollins going straight at each other to start things. Seth got the better of that somehow. Braun is going to be the biggest man in this match by a long way. He's going to have the strength. Edge has got the experience. Seth has got the agility. I'm not sure about craftiness though, because that could go to either Edge or Rollins. Braun's really only got the power. But hell, it does well for him. It got him to this point. It's already his second match here, but he's got curb stomped already and no-sells the hell out of it. That was impressive. Braun had Edge in the air. German suplex sends Rollins to the floor. He hit his neck on the apron on his way out. Edge kicked Braun low. Braun scooping a slam. We saw Braun manage to win the... Oh god, dual super kicks. Braun won his debut match at PTW Lights Out to earn himself this opportunity. And Seth won himself another freeway contest last week, and so did Edge. Edge won the War of the Adams, which is pretty interesting. The Adams family war. But Braun, the head and arm traps. See, this makes sense. Edge not breaking it up, because this one is elimination. Edge got Rollins up. Powerbomb, 1. Just a 1 count. Rollins still in it. Here we go. He's going strike for strike with Braun. Braun with the fist. Rollins with the forearms. Braun too much power. Oh, straight into the edge. What was that? The execution? No, the execution is the DDT. The educator? I don't know what he got. I think it's the educator. Roll up. And everyone's now breaking the pins. Also, it doesn't make sense. Big clothesline. All 3 of these men just going hard at each other. Cover from Seth. Not even a 1 count. Braun was in the ropes. Oh god, dual chokeslam. Rollins doing a chokeslam with Braun to Edge. Interesting, but Braun got the head and arm trapped again with that choke. He started using that a lot more recently. He did it a while back. Edge with the chair over Braun's head. Scooping a slam from Seth. Goes into an STO. Oh, curb stomp. But he doesn't follow up on it because Braun's right there. Yamagiri and Braun trying to choke out Rollins. Too close to those ropes. So it is elimination. It's not first pinfall or submission. So realistically, you can just take a step back and let your 2 opponents beat the hell out of each other until one of them is out. But all 3 of these men are not doing that. They want to get in there. Rollins with a Kingslayer knee into a super kick. And dueling super kicks. Braun just threw a super kick. Would you ever think in your wildest dreams you'd see Braun Strowman throw a super kick? Seth got hit low there by Edge. Braun throws him off the ropes. Oh, nope, slides under. Caught him though, back in the head and arm trapped. Seth is in his pay-per-view whites, and this is not a pay-per-view, but it is a big match. Thrown to the floor. Go behind, big German. That's what sent Seth out of the ring earlier. Edge not far off in the terms of height for Braun, but Braun's got more mass. More power. Big clothesline. Kicking him down. There's the knees there. One thing that's going to struggle with Braun is his stamina. Braun is not going to have the same level of stamina as Rollins and Edge do. Wait, Concerto for Rollins and Edge. That's his kind of fitting. Dragon screw there from Edge. Seth drags him out. Seth might be thinking curb stomp again, but he got caught. Oh, rolls through 1. So Rollins was incredibly impressive in his freeway contest. He won it with a reversal of another move. Just suplex to the floor. Right, there's the execution. Sets him up, drop kick to the back of the head, doesn't pin him. Cutter though from Edge this time. Off the ropes. Nope, just let him run into him. Let him run into Seth even. Let Braun run into Seth. There we go. And there's a sit-out powerbomb. I guess dropped with an Inzi. Double team attempt. Nope, nobody landed it. Gotta think Law's watching on tightly with this one, since the winner of this takes on Law next week in the main event for the PTW World's title. Throw to the floor to Seth. Execution. Again, doesn't go for the pin, interestingly. Instead he goes for an atomic drop. And brainbuster by Edge to Rollins. I almost said by Rollins. Neckbreaker. Rolling now, marching down. Edge again, another execution. He's done a fair few of those. Gets run straight into. Braun go behind. No one gets caught with the cutter. Seth's just going to headbang. Why the hell not? Double super kick from Rollins and Edge. And Edge drops Rollins on the back of his head. All 3 men down. Braun's the first back to his feet. Roll up by Rollins. Nope, just gets jabbed in the face. And here we go. Edge and Rollins strike for strike. Edge, big drop kick. Seth, big Inzi. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. Curb stomp. Edge straight back up. He goes low. Braun got the head and arm trapped again. Seth just stomped it and shrugs. Twisting frog splash. He landed on Braun. He missed Edge, but a standing moonsault to Edge. 1. Nope. Braun was like not having it. Braun was pissed. Seth was in complete control there for a second. Oh, Michinoku driver. Gets punched in the back of the head for his troubles. Seth thinking the diving knee, but Braun Locked in that head and arm choke instead. All three men down once again after Seth just dropped Braun with an Inzi. Seth back up, super kick to Braun. Locked it back in the STF. Doesn't manage to get it. Execution again. Braun is getting his ass kicked in this one. Pedigree. Pedigree for Rollins. Braun, reverse choke slam. Also known as the Spidey senses, some senses. Twist as we have seen Spidey tonight. 2 count there. Braun thrown off the ropes. Edge going hand gets caught with an Inzi. Braun's just watching on. What's he thinking? He's thinking just get thrown away. Snap suplex. Braun goes for a clubbing blow, doesn't land it. Braun is tired, man. He's struggling with his stamina in this one, but we thought he would. Thrown to the floor and Edge is going to follow him. Edge has got the chair. He doesn't use it. Goes for an atomic drop instead. Now he's got the chair. Oh, got caught though by Braun. Falcon's arrow from Rollins. He did the deal. Snap suplex. More chairs. Edge back to that German. Dropping Braun. Thrown to the barricade and swinging that chair shot. Edge has got loads of chairs out of under the ring. Why do we keep so many? Choke slam. Why do we keep so many chairs under there? Are they extra for the audience just in case somebody sort of like breaks one? I don't know. There's got to be a reason. Who does our merch? We have merch. Maybe they're rentals. DPW rentals. Good God, they broke a bit of table and the chair there. Choke slam again from Braun. Big Inzi from Seth. Cutter. These men are just throwing biggest hits at each other. This is elimination, and we haven't had a single elimination yet between these three. Oh, Seth with the reversal. Spidey sends a reverse choke slam cover. Edge didn't let it happen. Edge going up top. Wait. He lets Seth pin Braun. Interesting. Execution on the chair. Seth was thinking about going up top there, but didn't manage it. Wait, what's Seth thinking now? Sits Edge up top. Balls him up. Oh, big superplex. Nobody holds on to it. Into the Falcon's arrow from Seth. Edge kicked out of the pin straight away, but he was hurt. Good fall, bad. Big Inzi from Rollins. But we get another super kick this time to Braun. He's going for a pedigree to Edge. Lands it, center of the ring. Braun stands Edge up, big clothesline. Insecurity. And goes for another, doesn't land it. Edge goes to pin Braun. And a free. Braun is eliminated. It's going to be Edge or Rollins going on to face martial law. Edge says he's smart, and he probably is. He's got himself a chair now, but nope. Rollins goes swinging. Seth. Sit out powerbomb. Seth's been on form recently, beating the likes of John Moxley, winning the three-way contest last week. Seth's on a roll. Edge made his return in his Battle of the Adams, where he beat Hangman and Adam Cole. Oh, go super kick from Rollins. Looks like he's heading up. Oh, don't go up top. Goes for the springboard knee strike. This side of the back of the back of Edge's head. Running shooting star. Puts up off the ropes. What's Edge thinking? Flatline. Oh, sort of a flatliner. Flapjack even. Chair shot to the spine. Dragging Seth out. What's he thinking here? Thinking powerbomb. He's thinking sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Edge just beat Rollins with a sit out powerbomb. Shouts out Batista. Shouts out Jushin Thunder Liger. Edge wins the three-way contest. He wins the three-way mini tournament. Edge is going on to face martial law next week for the World's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe. You all know the drill by now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.